Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Once again, sorry I haven't been making videos. I know I said I would, just been getting busy. Here's the orange Amazon tree boa. It's out, so I kind of figured I'd try to take a video. But I had somebody send me a private message asking me about some Amazon tree boa care. More specifically, a young Amazon tree boa. So I'm going to do a care sheet. Hopefully I can get a few more in. I haven't been having to go to school. Let me show you outside if I can. As you can see, snow all over the ground. Snow's been there for like 4 or 5 days. And I live in Atlanta, which, you know, we get snow maybe 1 or 2 days a year, and it never stays for more than a day. So it's pretty crazy. The city has basically been shut down. I've been out of school all week, and just for like 4 or 5 inches of snow, not really that much snow. Anyway, let me get into this. First of all, you don't need a really big cage. A cage this size will do just fine. First, we'll start with temperatures. Temperatures, 82 is a really good temperature for Amazon tree boas. And I'm going to put up 2 links in the description. One is to a site with a great care sheet, and the next one is Amazon Alliance, which is the best Amazon tree boa forum. If you have Amazon tree boas, go join it. You can ask questions or read the others. All the best experts on Amazon tree boas are on there. So definitely join if you're into Amazon tree boas. Yeah, temperature, you want 82 is like a great temperature all around. Other than if your female is gravid, they don't ever need more than 82. A lot of people do use nighttime drops and like peaks. You can drop it a few degrees at night for sure without a problem. And then also, you know, you can have a spike during the day of 85, 86 degrees, something like that. So they don't actually need a basking spot unless you just have them in a cage where you're heating them with a lamp. Okay, humidity, you want to have a pretty high humidity, but you don't want to just have their cage soaking all the time. I've been spraying mine twice a day. Spray it down really well and then let the cage dry out. If you, I know I've said this a million times, but keep in mind, just because the paper towel or whatever your substrate is, just because it's not wet does not mean the cage isn't humid. So make sure and allow your cage to completely, you know, dry out, otherwise you'll get mold problems and things like that. For baby Amazon tree boas, definitely use either paper towel or newspaper, something like that. You don't want to use bark or aspen or anything like that for babies. One, it's always a good idea to keep them on it if you can, just because it's easier to see if they have mites or take care of mites if they do have them. You can see whenever they make a bowel movement, like you see what's the bathroom there. It's so easy just to take it out and clean it. So you can clean it more often, keep the cage much cleaner. And also, it's just a good idea, at least until they're well established. You definitely don't want to keep them on anything until they're a little bit bigger and they're eating great. So, perches. You want to make sure that your perches aren't just a solid pole like this. You can see back here I put 2 poles together, and then it also crosses right here. Amazon tree boas like to sit on broader surfaces. They don't like to hang on a pole like green tree pythons or emerald tree boas. They need a broad surface to sit on. And I'll actually show you the best example I have, and I'm actually going to be building some more of these. Of course I say that and she's just hanging on that one in the back. But really they like to sit on stuff more like this. It's broad that their whole body can sit on, or at least something like over here where you got a few things coming together. That's the perfect perch for Amazon tree boa. If you're using a tank, which I try not to, I just don't have any other good cages at the moment for this Amazon tree boa. But if you're using a tank, this huge screen top is going to let out way too much humidity really fast. You can see this one's wet. I just sprayed down the cage. So if you are using something like this, you are going to want to put something over the top. I'll actually show y'all. I know I just said not to use substrate, but I moved one of my Amazon tree boas into this cage right here. I just wanted to set up a really nice looking natural vivarium for one of them. See, he's probably over here in the corner. Yeah. The only reason I put this on a substrate is because it's a great eater. I know it doesn't have mites, and it feeds up in its perch, so I don't ever have to worry about it feeding on the ground or anything like that. I'm not going to do this for any of the other ones. I just wanted one really nice looking natural setup. You can see I have the broad perches that it's sitting on. The heat lamp, I have it kind of above because I don't want a really hot basking spot. I just want to keep it warm in there. And then on the top, you can see I put tape over the top. It does not have tape right here. This is the ventilation. Because if I don't have the tape on it, the humidity just all escapes way too fast. So anyway, I basically just wanted to show you the cage to show you how I did that. It's just got a normal house bulb in it because my room's warm enough. I don't need a whole lot of heat. So if you have some kind of a tank or something with a screen top, you definitely want to cover up the screen top. That's basically all I was trying to say with that. Sorry, this video is getting pretty long. One last thing. The guy was having trouble getting his Amazon tree boa to eat. That could definitely be due to keeping it, not keeping it properly. Let me open up this cage. Sometimes if you don't keep a reptile properly, it won't eat. So make sure that everything is perfect. So you see here, it sits right on these two. It doesn't sit on this one pole by itself. This Amazon tree boa here, I'm having trouble getting it to eat. All the other ones were eating fine. So what I had to do is, last week I had to force feed it. It hadn't eaten in about 3 or 4 weeks. If they don't eat for a week, 2, maybe even 3 weeks, it's not a big deal. Nothing to worry about too much. But what I did, it's hard to get a pinky, force feed a pinky to a Amazon tree boa that size because they're so small and skinny. So what you do instead of using a pinky is either get the back leg of a mouse. I have frozen mice, so I just tore the back leg off of one of them, so it's a long and skinny leg. I took the leg and just basically held its head and held its neck as straight as I could and just shoved the leg down its throat. Now the problem with the leg is that it doesn't have the nutrients of like the whole body, so you can't keep doing that forever. But hey buddy. But it's not bad. You can also use like things like geckos, small house gecko tails. Geckos hold all their nutrients in their tails. You can order frozen geckos, I believe, and use their tails. Also, if you want, there's different methods of scenting pinky mice to get them to eat them better. I don't remember what all people recommend to scent them with. But if you get on the Amazon Alliance, I'm sure people on there can tell you how to do it. Yeah, sorry I kind of rambled on and made this video pretty long. But if you have any other questions about that, let me know and I'll answer.